Hi, my name is Kim Marcus. I'm the managing editor of Wine Spectator, and today I'll be leading an exploration of some very interesting wines from a variety of appellations in Southwest France. Many of these wines are made from grapes you may not have heard of, yet they deserve your attention. They also offer a lot of value and some very interesting flavors. The first wine we'll be tasting today is from an appellation called Jurançon, which is located at the base of the Pyrenees. This is just a very magical realm. You can see the snow-capped Pyrenees in the distance, sometimes in the spring and definitely in the winter. And it offers a fairly mild climate where grapes can ripen long into the autumn. The wine we'll be tasting today is a dry wine from a chateau that I visited last year called Chateau Jolis. This domain is a family-run estate founded by Pierre Latruille, and his daughter Marion helps him today. This wine is made 95% from Gros Mansang, which is naturally high in acidity, so this wine undergoes malolactic fermentation to soften it and give it a little more approachable mouthfeel. Now, the first thing I always love about Jurançon is just the deep, rich color of these wines. Petit Mansang and Gros Mansang are grown throughout the Southwest France, and they should deserve your attention because they offer definitely different flavors, tastes, and aromas. When I first smelled this wine, I'm really entranced. My mouth is already watering because, wow. Here again, the acidity, natural acidity of Gros Mansang and Petit Mansang shines through in this wine, offering plenty of structure and fairly intense flavors of apple, baked pineapple, a little bit of apricot, golden raisin. There's also a nice spiciness to it. It makes an excellent aperitif, and it'll also go quite well with roasted poultry, shellfish, or even with some nice cheese. The next wine is also from the base of the Pyrenees, and it comes from one of the smallest appellations in all France. This one is called Erulegi, and it is in the French Basque country just south of the seaside resort of Biarritz. This wine is from an estate called Domaine Arechia in the Basque tongue. It is made from the Tannat grape, which itself offers plenty of acidity. It is from an estate owned by a couple named Michel and Thérèse Riesperus, and they operate this domain on a biodynamic basis. A very vibrant red color, almost glows. Domaine Arechia is located not in the foothills of the Pyrenees, but actually in the mountains themselves, which are a verdant emerald green topped by beech forests and herds of sheep that produce distinctive local cheese called brebis. This wine shows a lot of structure, purity of flavor to its plum, ironstone, almost unripe red cherries. This is not a big oaky wine, rather it is a very pure tasting red wine that would go well with the distinctive cuisine of Basque country or lamb, beef. I'd even try this with pork. Boy, it just has a great cut to it. Our third and final wine is from the northern part of the Southwest France, which the French call Sud-Ouest. It is from the Cahors appellation. Many of you may know its grape already. This grape is called Malbec and has risen to great fame in Argentina, but its ancestral home is in Southwest France. So let's try this wine, which is from Chateau Haut Montplaisir. It is made mostly from Malbec, and it is from the 2004 vintage. This wine in the glass shows a little more purple color than the Domaine Arechia, which is indicative of the deep, deep colors of Malbec. At one time, these wines were known as the black wine. They'd be blended with Bordeaux to perhaps give them a little extra color. But today, Malbec is mostly relegated to Cahors. The aroma here is more on the dark fruit side, with plum, a hint of boysenberry. It has a very intense structure, very pure tasting flavors. It's very fresh and lively. This wine is 80% Malbec, 20% Merlot. The Merlot, in this case, tames the natural power of Malbec and gives it a little more definition to its flavors. This wine would go great with beef, grilled meats, and it's just fun to drink on its own. I hope you've enjoyed your little mini tour of the distinctive and very pure tasting wines of Southwest France. They offer plenty of interesting flavors, structures, aromas that are worth your discovery.